Warhammer 40k Darktide is a first-person co-op shooter. You play as one character in a squad of 4, working together to survive a gruesome campaign full of monsters and villains while completing objectives. You take control of a convict, also known as a reject, who has committed crimes against the Emperor under direct orders from the Inquisition. You are tasked with freeing Hersham of its demons and heretics. My first impressions of the game is that it looks beautiful. The graphics look amazing, the gore, the hack and slash feel of the game is really impressive. With the ability to use ranged weapons such as pistols and rifles, it gives a nice balance to that long and close combat feel. The enemies in Darktide have a nice variation too, from fighting normal grunts smashing in skulls to hearing the daunting sound of ticking getting closer, searching to take out that bomber who's gonna explode. Hordes are fun and satisfying. Enemies can vary with armoured to little mini bosses that can run at you and pin you down, alerting your teammates for assistance if you get caught in its grasp. Darktide features what devs call a hybrid combat and promises a more even split between ranged and melee attacks. Mixing these two kinds of combats together meant that the devs had to think about how to add ranged enemies to certain scenes without them feeling unbalanced in various encounters. That meant the devs had to create a cover system that enemies can go to, so soldiers aren't just waiting around for you to shoot them. I had noticed that enemies group together to create a unified front. Melee enemies tend to flood out from all over the place, whereas ranged enemies will shoot you as you approach, and when you get closer they will switch to a melee weapon. It gives you a more authentic feel of a battle, like they're actually fighting you. While the mix of melee and ranged combat seems so chaotic, it's a major part of making Darktide's battles more enjoyable without being unbalanced. Upon researching, I found Darktide uses an AI director behind the scenes, which dictates where and when enemies show up to fight players, and what type of enemies those forces include. But that means the devs never know exactly what's going to happen in any given battle. This gives each mission variety. Apart from the scripted monsters to progress in the mission, everything is randomized based on the AI director. My first impressions on the game in pre-release has been overly enjoyable. Leveling up and unlocking the store that refreshes weapons every hour, to unlocking weapon upgrading and enhancements. There seems to be something to work towards within Darktides. On launch there's going to be 13 missions across 5 zones, also one new zone mentioned that they don't want to share the name of yet. Also new conditions, which are in-game events. My only downside that I've noticed within my playtime in Darktide is the graphic optimization. The ray tracing looks amazing, however for the expense of dropping nearly 60 FPS on my RTX 3080 Ti, I don't feel this is a beneficial use to warrant such a high frame drop. I mean, it could be my system, but even with ray tracing off, the game still looks and performs great. Others have raised the issue of the game crashing on them, however I've not experienced any crashes, so I really cannot comment personally on that. Have you experienced any crashes within the game? Let me know down in the comments below, as well as any thoughts that you may have on Darktide. Warhammer 40k Darktide will release on PC via Steam and the Microsoft Store on November 30th, 2022. You have 2 versions to choose from. There is a standard edition listed at $32.99, as well as an Imperial edition listed at £50. The Imperial edition comes with a special in-game backpack, a Maltese veteran portrait frame, 2500 in-game currency and a loyalist pack that contains 4 unique classic outfits, 8 weapons, skin patterns, 1 set of headgear and a green body tattoo. And for those of you who have Xbox Game Pass PC Ultimate, Warhammer 40k Darktides will be included within your Xbox Game Pass subscription. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the video for some more content on this channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day / evening wherever you are, and thank you again. Take care. My name's SirKnoe. Peace.